40 years ago, my God.
Hello, I'm Bob Harris, and you find me here in West London, outside of what used to be called the Hammersmith Odeon, and we're retracing old footsteps about the...
Yeah, again, you know, that's loose. I mean, I think anything could happen in that part of the show, yeah.
And all this bit was really, it was sort of, you have a basic sort of idea, and it can go sort of in several directions. So it used to change a bit every night.
That was that little medley.
I mean, Roger and I had already been playing for a long time together by the time this happened. You know, before Queen, we were playing together. We play almost as one unit, Roger and me, once we get going, once we relax. So doing sort of old rock and roll stuff is a good place to stretch out and, again, just enjoy, just get into a groove. Very enjoyable. Still enjoyable to do that stuff. But, you know, it's not quite the same without Fred. Or John, you know, we don't have John these days. I mean, John would thunder away, and so they were good days. You know, it was a a very strong unit. John was completely in rapport with Roger's bass drum. You know, you couldn't separate them. Amazing, the cohesion that was there. And of course, Freddie was Freddie, and would do anything, you know, what he felt like. There were no boundaries for Freddie.
Fred just wanted to shock people and piss them off, maybe, or just make them laugh as well. You know, it's like a strange mixture of I mean, when we first saw him in his Kermit the Frog outfit, you know, with the Nijinsky ballet full-length thing, we thought, Christ, you've got a nerve, and why not? You know, I just thought, I don't know how I'm going to stop laughing. But it was great, and he had such conviction, and he had the talent to back it up.
One of the omissions from the set that surprised me, I was surprised you didn't do You're My Best Friend, because that's on Night of the Opera.
There are some tracks missing, aren't there?
It was the second encore that the BBC missed. Because also,
I think 45-minute one. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we hadn't given the audience enough at that point as a live show, so we went back on. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Because it had actually, you know, the broadcast allocation slot, as it were, was an hour.
It was done, wasn't it?
Yeah. So the BBC had then moved off to the midnight news or something, and left us there, continuing the concert. Yeah. So then, Seven Seas of Rye, See What a Fool I've Been, and then you finish with God Save the Queen.
See What a Fool I've
Been. It's a long time ago, Bob.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah. See What a Fool I've Been is a very loose thing as well. I mean, it's a kind of adapted 12-bar. So we were able to stretch out and do lots of sort of soloing and messing about.
Yeah, it's a very slow 12-bar, actually. Yeah. Sometimes it would speed up and go into all sorts of different places.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And then your memories of following the concert and then going into 76, because that was the big Hyde Park moment as well in September that year.
Yeah, 76, yeah.
Yeah, that was massive. I mean, I was comparing that day, and I remember looking out from the stage and seeing, well, it was as sort of far as the eye could see. It was Horizon Line.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And the Horizon Line, I think, was Bayswater Road. It was just, it was solid.
I remember there were people all over the trees.
Yes.
Up in the trees. And they made us, the police took us off the stage. They made us cut the show short.
They kind of got frightened, because it was, I think, bigger than they'd expected, and there was no limit on the number of people in there, and they slightly panicked towards the end, and they forced us to, they wouldn't let us do an encore because it's in danger of getting out of hand or whatever. So
I distinctly remember this moment because I had to go out and tell everybody that there wasn't going to be any more.
Yeah, we got piled into a police van and
thrown into a van and bundled away,
whooshed out of the park.
Yeah,
that'll teach you for being entertainers. I wanted to do something to say thanks. You know, we've had an incredible year, and we came up with this Hyde Park idea.
And that really did kind of consummate us and England, I suppose, because we, Hammersmith Odeon was nice, but it's how many people in Hammersmith Odeon?
3,500.
3,500. So we're at a certain level, and a very good level. But coming back to that huge audience in Hyde Park, we really felt like sort of like the homeboys had made it in a way.
It's great reminiscing, actually, isn't it? It's good looking back so long as you don't stare. But I don't think we've been staring too much, have we? I think we've been enjoying the memories.